Congratulations.
Congratulations, Elder Tan, on your nomination as the chairman of the Chamber of Commerce. It won't be long before the Tan family becomes the wealthiest in the capital. Elder Tan, let me toast to you. Cheers to our shared joy.
You are Tan Zhengming. 50 years ago, a banquet was held on the Huangpu River. Do you remember the Tao family, who were massacred at that banquet?
You are a descendant of the Tao family.
No, but I am the master whom the Tao family worshipped with 3 kneelings and 9 kowtows. 50 years ago, Tan Zhengming, at the banquet on the river, slaughtered the entire Tao family. The whole Tao family. Only the 2-year-old grandson survived. I had a master-servant relationship with the Tao family. Now that I have awakened, this debt must be collected on behalf of the Tao family.
Not a descendant of the Tao family. You better not be. Today is the day I assume the position of chairman. You barged into this banquet and even dared to address me by my name. As long as today, you offer me this toast as an apology, I will let it go.
You want me to toast you? You'd better have the life to bear it.
How dare you? Elder Tan is the esteemed chairman of the Chamber of Commerce. How could he not deserve your toast as an apology?
I won't drink this wine. But toasting you, I can. I invite heaven and earth to open the gates of the underworld and grant the entire Tan clan death.
What do you mean? Before toasting, you cursed me to not have the life to bear it. Now, right in front of me, you pour the wine on the ground. It seems you have a death wish. Hey, what's this? What on earth is happening? Elder Tan, Elder Tan, Elder Tan.
He's gone. There is one person in this world who can ask the heavens to grant life or death. It's her. She's back. Grandfather, I think I saw her. The person you've been waiting for decades has returned.
Death cancels all debts. Little Tao, I have avenged the Tao family's 50-year-old grudge for you.
Miss Fan, I noticed you didn't touch your breakfast this morning. So I had the kitchen prepare bird's nest soup for you. Please try it. Not even the finest blood red bird's nest can please her palate. She's definitely not simple. A month ago, a tomb was unearthed at the construction site in the eastern suburbs. I almost died falling on my way to investigate. Luckily, Miss Fan saved me. After that, I invited Miss Fan to stay temporarily at the Tao family residence. Unexpectedly, as soon as she entered the Tao family, the company miraculously recovered. Orders skyrocketed. Ah, really, really good. Miss Fan is the Tao family's benefactor. We must not neglect her. Oh, Miss Fan, the items you requested earlier. I personally went to the provincial auction and bought them back. They're all placed in your study. Boss Tao, something bad happened. What did you say? The Tan family was wiped out? Miss Fan. You rest here first. I have some personal matters to attend to.
After old Master Tan's accidental death in the restaurant private room last night, 17 members of the Tan family also died one after another in accidents.
50 years ago, old Master Tan killed my entire family and seized all the Tao family's property, soaring to success ever since. I thought I'd never get revenge in this lifetime. Never expected the Tan family would have this day. Old Master Tan did so many evil deeds. Being struck by lightning is true retribution. Exactly, retribution. Serves them right to be. Wait. Struck by lightning? Grandfather once acknowledged a young lady as his master. She had the power to defy fate. Unfortunately, she would sleep and wake decades later. Grandfather probably didn't live to see her again. It's her. The young lady has returned. She uncovered the truth behind the Tao family's tragic deaths and avenged them. Provincial City, Tan family, prepare the car immediately. I'm going to the Provincial City to find the young lady. Yes. Wait. Gather all the family members here. Ah, yes. These 2 days, I don't need to go to the Provincial City to find an old acquaintance. During my absence, you must take good care of Miss Fan.
It's always about her. Dad, how much longer are you going to keep that fox spirit at home? I insist on. Mom just passed away 2 years ago, and you can't wait.
Shut up. Miss Fan saved my life. Use your brain.
Dad, don't worry. We'll take good care of Miss Fanine. Sister-in-law, you shouldn't have stopped me earlier. Dad is completely bewitched by that old digger, insisting she's some lifesaver. Clearly, she's just his mistress kept outside. I never expected Dad would dote on her to this extent. If this continues, all our wealth will end up in her pocket, Wayner. We can't just sit back and do nothing. What should we do then? That vixen, isn't she just using her looks to seduce Dad? Then, what if she loses that face of hers? Sister-in-law. If Dad finds out, your dad's own daughter, she's just a nameless mistress. What's there to fear? This skincare product has concentrated sulfuric acid. It'll burn her face if applied. It's time to teach her a lesson.
Come in.
Miss Fan, this is the platinum cream Dad sent you. All the ladies in our circle use it for beauty and skincare.
This cream was sent by your dad?
Of course it's from Dad.
If you want me to use it, just leave it here. My bond with the Tao family is bound to come to an end.
Did she accept it? She did. But I feel uneasy. What if she won't find out? We'll just wait for her face to rot. And for Dad to kick her out of the Tao family. The company is thriving now. Soon, we'll be the richest in the city. I won't allow anyone to marry my father-in-law and steal our fortune. Why does it smell weird? Expired? No, it's not expired. Must be my imagination.
Hey, Wayner. Tomorrow morning, a snow lotus worth 7 figures will arrive. You should deliver it to Miss Fan.
Dad, that snow lotus is worth millions. What status does she have to deserve it? When Mom was alive, you never treated her this well.
Miss Fan saved my life. The Tao family owes her. It's only right. And, never mind, you wouldn't understand. How is Miss Fan today?
With that expensive cream on her face, she's doing just fine.
Good. Miss Fan has low patience. You and sister-in-law must mind your words and actions. Never disrespect her. Whatever she asks for, fulfill it. Understood?
Understood, Dad. I'll take good care of her. Ah. My face. Sister-in-law, my face is ruined. Wayner, what's going on? Last night when I was using the face cream, I noticed the smell was off. After applying it, my face ended up like this. You're saying it's because of the face cream? This smells like concentrated sulfuric acid. It must be her. She must have noticed the odd smell and switched it. I'm going to confront her. Don't act rashly. Let's figure things out first. Check if the face cream we gave her yesterday is still there. If she really swapped it to ruin your face, I'll make sure she pays for it. All right.
What is it?
I noticed you're running low on calligraphy paper. I brought you some. Oh, by the way, the butler said your father's snow lotus has arrived. He wants you downstairs.
Don't touch anything in the study, especially the sandalwood box. You can't handle the consequences.
I'll just leave this here and go. Hey, it's the face cream. Quick, open it. See if what's inside is still there. If it's gone, then she's definitely behind your ruined face. It's her, no doubt. That bitch. Just because Dad favors her doesn't mean I can't do anything about it. I'm going to Grandma right now to have her dealt with.
Don't touch anything in the study, especially the sandalwood box. You can't handle the consequences.
Not even married to Dad yet, and she acts like the lady of the house. It's just a piece of paper. What's the big deal? I'm Dad's real daughter. Let's see what consequences I can't handle. Humph.
The oracle paper inside this box can foresee all fortunes and misfortunes. With it, the Tao family will prosper for a century. I meant to give it to Tao Xiao when I left the Tao family. Forget it. The Tao descendants aren't worthy of this blessing. It's time for me to leave the Tao family. My master-servant bond with the Taos has ended. Take care.
Only she can consult the heavens on life and death. It's her. The one I've waited decades for has returned.
Grandpa, that lady. Is she really as divine as you say?
Her abilities far exceed our imagination. Decades ago, the young lady gave me a spirit paper. Just by silently wishing upon it, it reveals fortune or misfortune. Back then, relying on that spirit paper, within just a few years, I rose to become one of the 3 great clans. If that spirit paper hadn't been stolen, my legs wouldn't be crippled like this.
Spirit paper. Such a miraculous thing exists in this world.
Now that the young lady has returned, this is our Lu family's chance to ascend. It's right before us. Quick, prepare the car. I'm going to the Tao family immediately to kneel and welcome the young lady back personally.
Grandma, you're finally here. Your granddaughter was almost bullied to death by that mistress, Grandma. That woman is pure evil. She ruined Wayner's face. My poor, dear granddaughter. Tao Xiao has lost his mind. Having a mistress on the side is one thing, but bringing her into the Tao family? Flaunting her power? Absolutely vicious. What exactly happened? Tell me, quickly. Tao Xiao values this mistress. To such an extent already? If I punish her too severely, wouldn't Tao Xiao turn against me? Grandma, you must avenge me. Make that bitch's face a bloody mess. Wayner, don't cry. Grandma will handle this for you. Though, immediately, bring that vixen here to me.
Yes.
For the past 2 years, the family has relied on Tao Xiao's support. We can't risk losing everything over a small matter. Since we can't hit her or drive her out, then we'll put her in her place. A mere mistress. Dare she cause chaos in the Tao family? She certainly has the face of a vixen. No wonder my son-in-law brought you into the Tao family, pampering you with luxuries.
Didn't Tao Xiao tell you who I am to him?
You're not going to claim you're my father's savior, are you? Thinking you can enter this house with such a lame excuse? Do you think we would accept you? I've seen plenty of women like you. Poor, low status. Trying to climb the social ladder with your looks, even resorting to any means. To marry into a wealthy family, specifically targeting divorced men. Grandma, my face, why does it hurt so much all of a sudden?
Such insolence. This is the last bit of tolerance I'll show your Tao family. It's truly pitiable that Tao Xiao has relatives like you.
You stop right there. What did you just say? Pitiable? I'm going to see for myself today. Sadly, it's either us. Or you vixen.
You people have no chance.
So disrespectful to your elder. You're getting put in your place today. What are the rules for a mistress entering a wealthy family? An outsider must kneel and serve tea to the legal wife to enter. My daughter passed 2 years ago. Let my granddaughter stand in for her mother. And accept your apology. Skip the kneeling. Serve Wayner tea and apologize. I'll let the disfigurement incident slide. Grandma has spoken. Miss Fan, serve the tea and apologize.
First time I've seen someone so eager to die. You want me to serve tea? Are you worthy?
Worthy or not is our business. But without mine and sister-in-law's approval. You'll always be a mistress who can't show her face. Apologize to Wayner with tea. Behave yourself in the Tao family from now on. We'll forget about the disfigurement.
Madam, Miss Fan is Boss Tao's savior. Maybe let this go?
Let it go. No way. Said I wouldn't live to accept it? Save those lies for Tao Shou. I'm not buying it.
My tea only asks heaven and earth to grant life or death. Tao on air is healthy, so no life to grant. Then only death remains. Are you sure? You want me to grant you death?
Heaven and earth grant death? Who do you think you are? Talking nonsense. Let's see how serving tea is going to kill us.
Then today I'll grant your wish. Heaven and earth, open the manor gates. Grant these 3 Taos. Death.
Pour the tea on the ground, Wayner. She's cursing us. Miss Fan served the tea. But your threats are empty. Grant death? My grandma hasn't lost a single hair. Is the price you mentioned just listening to you boast? What's happening? Why did the living room go dark? Why is the ground shaking? Could it be Miss Fan's words are taking effect? What effect? She's no deity. Serving tea can't possibly kill all 3 of us. It's just a chandelier exploding. A minor disturbance. What's the big deal? Butler, fetch an oil lamp.
Okay.
Grandma, are you really okay? It's just a broken lamp. What nonsense about death and punishment? Grandma, I'm not. I'm alive and well. Since you've already served tea and apologized to Wayner, let's forget about the disfigurement. But from now on in the Tao family,
Forget it. Too bad I can't forget. The tea's been served, the gates are open. Your retribution has arrived.
What retribution? Stop pretending. You think Tao Shou can protect you? I won't dare touch you, his mistress.
Madam, here's the oil lamp.
These matches are brand new. Why won't they light?
Here.
Grandma. It hurts. It hurts so much. It hurts. Wayner's in pain. Grandma, are you okay? I can't see. My eyes. Everything was fine. How could the lighter explode? No way. Beg heaven and earth for life or death? That's absurd. It's all coincidence. Coincidence. So much blood. How could the injuries be this severe? Butler, fetch the first aid kit. Bandage Grandma's wounds and stop the bleeding.
Okay.
Sister-in-law, call the hospital. Quick. Grandma's eyes must be injured. All right, I'll go now.
This is the first life.
What she said earlier? It was all true. Once the tea was served, death follows.
Young madam.
Sister-in-law. Sister-in-law, are you okay? Grandma's eyes were injured in the explosion. You can't be hurt too. Oh. Sister-in-law. Sister-in-law is dead. How could this happen? Wayner, what did you just say? Your sister-in-law is dead? Grandma, sister-in-law just slipped and fell. Hit her head on the table corner and died. How could it be so coincidental?
Pupils dilated. The young madam is beyond saving. Madam, young miss, accidents keep happening at home. Perhaps Miss Fan's words really came true. You all should just...
Shut up. What came true? Serve tea and someone dies? You believe this nonsense?
You'll regret this.
When Tao Xiao returns, she'll be the one who regrets. Quick, call the hospital. I refuse to believe that a bump on your sister-in-law's head could kill her. No way she'd die just like that. Call an ambulance. There's still time. There must be. The battery's dead.
This is the second life.
Isn't this the wooden ring my dad gave me? For my 18th birthday? How did it break?
Wayner, this is the Tao family's ancestral wooden ring, bestowed by the ancestors' master. Back then, I survived many close calls thanks to this ring. Now I'm passing it to you. With it, you'll be protected in times of danger.
So Tao Xiao gave her the longevity ring. No wonder she escaped this death trap. But fate is set. Tao on air dodged once. But she can't escape countless more.
My wooden ring.
Tao Xiao gave you the protective ring to keep you safe and long-lived, yet you foolishly court death. You insist on seeking doom.
How do you know my dad gave me this ring?
If I gave it, of course I'd know. The ring is shattered. Heaven will claim both your lives.
Miss Fan, wait! The young mistress is naive. The old madam rarely visits. That's why they mistook your identity. Please!
Don't plead for them. The dying speak and act. I won't dwell on it.
Miss Fan.
Give this letter to Tao Xiao. Tell him to return soon. Let him see these two one last time.
That letter, she conjured it from thin air. How? Isn't she just Dad's mistress? Who is she really? What's wrong? Grandma, Miss Fan said. Our family's ancestral ring, she gave it to Dad. And she... This is too bizarre. Could Miss Fan actually be some important figure?
Old madam, young mistress, Miss Fan is leading the Tao family. Don't compound your mistakes. The family had warned us, Miss Fan's background is extraordinary. She might be the benefactor who brings the Tao family good fortune.
What do you mean by good luck? Explain yourself clearly.
Ever since Miss Fan moved into the Tao family, the company's business has grown overnight. Even...
Grandma, she just conjured a letter out of thin air. What did you just say? She conjured a letter out of thin air? I've seen plenty of women like you, ruthless, targeting. Divorced men to seduce. Grandma. Could I have been wrong? She isn't. Tao Hao's lover brought home. But his lifesaver. Then everything I said earlier would be.
My tea only asks heaven and earth to grant life or death. Tao Honor has no illness or disaster, can't grant life. Then it can only grant death. Are you sure you want me to grant you death?
Grandma. Asking heaven to grant death, this isn't something a human can do. This is absurd, Grandma. Ever since she served me that cup of tea. First your eyes were injured in an explosion, then sister-in-law died in a fall. Now, even the wooden amulet Dad gave me has shattered. Could what Miss Fan said be true? But it's just a cup of tea. How could it involve life and death? No matter what she says, she's still human. You just said. Who gave you that wooden amulet? Miss Fan said. She gave it to the Tao family. Full of lies. That wooden amulet was passed down from your grandfather to your dad. She gave it? A 20-year-old girl, how could she? Unless, she also knew your grandfather, who passed away 50 years ago. Envelopes, granting death, it's all to scare us. But Grandma. Miss Fan just conjured something. I saw it with my own eyes. I think but Grandma. Miss Fan just conjured something, I witnessed it myself. I think she.
Old lady, stop delaying. Miss Fan is really leaving the Tao family. If she goes, we can't explain it to the family head. You should humble yourself, apologize, and beg her to stay.
I'm Tao Yao's mother-in-law. If I humble myself and apologize to a junior, then in the future, won't the whole family have to bow to her?
Old lady, the fate of the young madam hasn't woken you up yet? Once Miss Fan leaves the Tao family,
can a single cow kill her sister-in-law? Who knows? What kind of scare tactics did she use? Forget it, go find her quickly. Tell her that offering tea earlier was my mistake, and tell her to get back here now.
Miss.
I've been in seclusion for decades, and the entire Tao family was wiped out. Have the Lu, Liang, and He families also fallen into dire straits? Fine, I'll see you one last time.
Miss Fan, the old madam said that making you serve tea to the eldest miss was her mistake. Please stay.
Our fate has run its course. There's no need to stay.
But before the family head left for the provincial capital, he insisted. Ever since the miss went into seclusion, our four families, He, Tao, Lu, and Liang. Some died. Some were left crippled. None were spared. The descendants of our He family are now mentally impaired, facing utter ruin. As for the Tao family, 50 years ago, they were massacred by Tan Jingming. Old Lu had his spirit paper stolen, leaving him paralyzed from the waist down. The worst of all was the Liang family, completely destroyed. Old Liang even had both legs amputated. Now, we've fallen to such a state. Even because of the He family's threats, we couldn't even help. Sigh. Can that young lady really stand against the He family? The He family? Back in the day, they weren't even fit to be her servants. If the Miss hadn't slept for decades, our four families wouldn't have been bullied to this extent. That direction leads to Chin City. Why is the weather so strange? Clear skies everywhere. But Chin City is covered in dark clouds. The clouds loom ominously. A great calamity descends. Such an eerie sound. Could it be? Yesterday, you mentioned a family in the provincial capital that was wiped out overnight. Was it the Tan family? Tan Jingming, at the boat banquet, slaughtered the Tao family. Could it be that the Miss has returned to avenge them? It's old Master Lu. He's heading toward Chin City. Could it be that the Miss has returned? Hurry, catch up to him. As fellow servants of the Miss, this is our chance to see her. Don't let that old man get ahead of us. Hurry, hurry! Miss! Do I still have a chance to see you alive? Old madam.
Has that fan woman not been kicked out yet?
Miss Fan said her ties with the Tao family are completely severed.
That ungrateful wretch. I demand to know what kind of trash he actually brought back. What? An ambulance chase so she can't come? How could you? Quick! Get the car ready to take sister-in-law and grandma to the hospital.
Yes. Someone. Miss, someone from the Lu family in the provincial capital is here.
The Lu family? Although they're still a wealthy clan in the province, they've been declining in recent years. Our Tao family's luck has been great lately, with constant partnerships. They're probably here to discuss cooperation with the Tao family. Is it old Master Lu?
On my way here, I saw dark clouds looming over your Tao family. What's going on with your family?
It's all because of that Miss Fan that Tao Xiao brought back. I just asked her to serve tea and apologize, but she cursed us in every way possible.
You drove Miss away, and you dare make her serve tea to Tao Zhao's daughter?
What's wrong with that?
Oof. No wonder dark clouds hang over the Tao family. You're asking for death. Tao Xiao has such foolish daughters and a mother-in-law. No wonder his family is falling apart.
Young Master Lu, our Tao family's affairs are none of your Lu family's business. Besides, since you came to discuss cooperation with my father, why are you siding with outsiders?
Cooperate with the Tao family? You're not worthy. A bunch of idiots. Just wait. In less than a day, you'll be keeping young Madame Tao's corpse company. Push me out, quick. Go after Miss.
You've gone too far. Ah. Grandma. Grandma, wake up.
I told you to hurry, but you wouldn't listen. Look what happened. Miss has already left the Tao family. Where do you expect me to go? Miss! Take me to her, quick. Hey, hurry up. Are you starving? Push harder. Get out of my way. I'll do it myself. Miss, wait for your old servant. Your old servant is coming to see you. Miss! I was just one step away from seeing Miss.
Grandpa, didn't you see? She vanished suddenly.
What's there to be surprised about? Old He, why are you here? If I hadn't come, How would I have known about Mrs. Emergence? Or found out about you, old fool? Trying to monopolize the young lady? You deserve to die.
Oldie, let go quickly.
Decades ago, the four families of Tao, He, Lu, and Liang were practically one family. How could you hide it from me? You went to see the young lady yourself. Weren't you hiding it from me too? Sneaking into the Tao family. My legs are disabled. And I lost the spirit paper. Why can't you just let me see the young lady first? In the past 20 years, my He family descendants have almost all gone mad or stupid. We're on the verge of complete ruin. Why can't you give way to me? If we're talking about giving way, it should go to the worst off Liang family. Old Liang is blind. His legs amputated, now reduced to begging for a living. How dare you ask me to give the opportunity to your He family? My He family is in trouble. Let me go first. My legs are disabled. Let me go first.
Enough. Grandpa, stop arguing. The young lady has already left.
Then first come, first served. Check the surveillance near the Tao family. I want to see the young lady within a day. Damn it, you stinking beggar. Stealing food from my dog. What kind of trash is this? Pa! Young lady, I might not live to see you return. You are.
Little Liang?
You're the young lady? Young lady, is it really you? Is it really you? Have you returned?
It's me. But after just a few decades apart, your four families have suffered endlessly, torn apart. Little Liang, how did you fall to such a state?
Young lady, I've failed you. I was incompetent. I couldn't protect the wealth you entrusted to the Liang family. Soon after you secluded yourself, the Tao family was wiped out. Then the Lu family was betrayed by traitors. And I
already know everything that befell your four families. I've avenged little Tao's death.
It's already been done. The Tan family patriarch, who slaughtered the Tao family.
I asked heaven and earth to decree their fate. Not a single Tan survived.
Tan Jingming, the massacre of the Tao family deserved death. The He family deserves it even more. You ruined my family and left me with nothing. Begging on the streets, fighting with dogs for food. Now, the young lady has returned. The He family's retribution is coming. Young lady, you once said, this dewdrop immortal tea was delicious. I've kept it in mind all these years. When the Liang family was raided, I secretly hid a cake of it. Just in case you came back, I could give it to you. Do you think it's dirty? It's not dirty, it's not dirty. Every time I went through the trash, I wrapped it up carefully.
Dewdrop immortal tea, worth a fortune per gram. It's touching that even in your dire state, you still kept it in mind. Since that's the case, you can stay with me for a few more years. With the immortal tea, we offer to heaven and earth, praying for the heavens to open their eyes and the earth to grant life.
Young lady, I can see. And my legs too. Thank you, young lady, for giving me a new life.
Get up. You 4 families once followed me. You deserve a proper ending. Send word to the Lou and he families. Tell them to come see me.
Yes, young lady. He family, you stole the spirit paper, crippled me, and left me to beg. Now that the young lady is back, it's time to settle this debt. So, the surveillance footage from Old Man Tan's banquet that day. Did you retrieve it? This. Boss Tao, you better see for yourself. It won't be long before the Tan family becomes the wealthiest in the capital. Old Tan, I toast to you. Cheers to us all. What's going on? Why did the screen go black at this critical moment? That day, a young lady in a white dress entered the private room, but strangely, the surveillance couldn't capture her at all. Boss Tao, look here.
Old Tan. Old Tan. Old Tan.
It's her.
As soon as that lady left, the surveillance immediately returned to normal. Boss Tao, the person you're looking for. I'm afraid I can't help you. I thought with the young lady's return, my Tao family might be blessed to receive her guidance and restore our former glory. But who would have thought? Could it be that the Tao family is truly fated to be apart from the young lady? What's wrong?
Dad, come to the hospital now. Sister-in-law, she's really dead.
What?
Sister-in-law. Sister-in-law. Sister-in-law, don't leave me. Dead? Really dead? How is that possible? She just hit her head on the corner of the table when she fell. There was some bleeding, but how could she die from that?
She suffered a severe head injury, leading to a brain hemorrhage. She passed away 3 hours ago. Your test results are also out. Corneal perforation. Prepare for lifelong blindness.
Corneal perforation? My eyes. I'll never see again.
Mom! What on earth happened at home?
Dad, sister-in-law is dead, and grandma is blind. Even the protective wooden ring you gave me is shattered.
What? What? What is going on here? What about Miss Fan? Is Miss Fan alright?
Dad, sister-in-law is dead, and grandma is blind. And you're still worried about that mistress? How can you face Mom? If it weren't for your mistress playing those terrifying little tricks, would I have lit that oil lamp? My eyes wouldn't have been blown blind.
Mistress? Mom, what are you talking about? Miss Fan is my savior. And the accidents that happened to you. What does Miss Fan have to do with them?
Isn't it because she covets the Tao family's wealth? She ruined Wayner's face, and your wife was also pushed by her and died from the fall. We can't let Tao Xiao know that I forced that fan woman out. The family still depends on him.
Impossible. Miss Fan has an extraordinary aura. There's no way she would covet our family's meager wealth. Wayner, what exactly happened at home? Wayner, tell me.
I.
Butler, bring up the home surveillance footage. Quick, send it to the hospital. While I was away, I hope you didn't pull any tricks.
The surveillance, what do we do now?
Master, the surveillance footage has been retrieved. Why is the screen black? It shouldn't be. Scroll back and check.
Wayner, don't cry. Grandmother will stand up for you. Go and bring that vixen here immediately.
Yes. How is this possible? The surveillance footage of Miss Fan. Why is it all black? The surveillance footage of Miss Fan. It's also black. Could it be? That day, there was a lady in a white dress who entered the private room, but strangely, the surveillance couldn't capture any footage of her. Could the lady that grandfather knelt and kowtowed to be Miss Fan? Master, before Miss Fan left, she instructed me to give you this letter.
My master-servant relationship with the Tao family has come to an end. Take care.
Master-servant relationship. Master. Servant. She is the lady our Tao family ancestors acknowledged. I should have guessed earlier. The imported top-grade bird's nest. Miss Fan said it was hard to swallow. The priceless Suzhou brocade. She said it was barely acceptable since she came to the Tao family. The company has been thriving with endless orders. Such a noble person. How could I not have realized? She is the lady our Tao family ancestors acknowledged.
What lady? Dad, what are you talking about?
Miss Fan. Is the master grandfather was fortunate enough to kneel and acknowledge decades ago.
What? Miss Fan is so young. It can't be. It can't be.
Wainer, tell me, what exactly did you do to Miss Fan? Why did she leave this farewell letter telling me to take care?
Dad, I didn't do anything.
You tell me. Miss, I told you long ago that you would regret it. Master, they mistakenly thought Miss Fan was your... You dared to humiliate Miss Fan behind my back?
Wainer. I just asked her to serve Wainer a cup of tea. How is that humiliation? Besides, if it weren't for her ruining Wainer's face, I wouldn't have to.
How dare you deny it? Harm others and end up harming yourself. Her disfigurement is just what she deserves. You've offended the young lady now. One dead, one blind, and still no remorse. The young lady's tea only invites heaven and earth to decide life and death.
Decide what life and death?
You three, with no disasters, illnesses, or misfortunes, can't invite life. So we can only invite you to die. Within a single day. You three fools will surely die.
How is that possible? She's not a god. A cup of tea can't kill someone. Stop speaking for her.
Mom, Wainer's sister-in-law's death hasn't made you face reality yet? And you, before the protective wooden ring broke, didn't it save you from death once?
Grandpa's words seem true. Miss Fan is really not ordinary. What should we do now?
While your life is still yours, go over and kneel, begging the young lady to revoke her decree. Maybe there's still a sliver of hope. Otherwise, no one can save you.
You want me to apologize to her? But no matter what, I'm still your mother-in-law. My age could make me Miss Fan's grandmother. You want me to apologize to her? How will I ever show my face again?
Then just wait for death.
I'll go. I'll swallow my pride. I'll go apologize and serve her tea. She'll surely give this old woman some face. Dad, I'll go too. I can definitely beg for Miss Fan's forgiveness.
If you knew this would happen, why did you act so recklessly? Hurry and prepare gifts to apologize to the young lady. Understood.
Just a few years apart, and you've fallen so low.
Miss, after the Liang family declined, all their assets were seized by the He family. Only this courtyard remains, sealed and up for auction. But, without the He family's approval, no one in the entire province dares to bid.
The He family.
The same He family that once sought to serve you. but was rejected by you. Why, miss? I was clearly better than him in every way. Why was I the only one not chosen?
Step back.
You'll regret this. Decades ago, you appeared in Luching. Intentionally selected a few servants to follow you and manage your assets. This He family's He Jingzhou is exceptionally capable. He also wanted to acknowledge you as his master. Unfortunately, for some reason, you rejected him. In the end, you chose us, who are mediocre in talent.
So it was him. Arrogant and hard to rely on, but your Liang family's 4 clans are indeed too mediocre and incompetent.
Oh dear.
Let's go in and wait for the 2 of them.
Dad, did you see that? With just a wave of her hand, the seal on the door vanished into thin air. And this door suddenly opened by itself.
Your grandmother is blind, but I'm not. I can still see. Now do you still think Miss Fan is an ordinary person?
Vanished into thin air. She actually has such abilities.
Huh? What's wrong with this person's face? Oh, you must be the Tao family descendants old Lu mentioned. What brings you here? I was blind not to recognize you, miss. I let these 2 fools insult you. Tao Xiao of the Tao family has come specifically to apologize to you, miss. Kneel down now.
After all, I'm still an elder. Asking me to kneel is just...
Kneeling won't help either. The lives of those 3 will be taken by heaven.
Miss Fan, when your ancestors were alive, they were acquaintances with Tao Xiao's grandfather. Must you really refuse to save them?
Tao Dingfeng and I were not acquaintances. He was merely one of the few servants I pointed out back then.
Ah. Grandma. My legs. What did you do to me?
The miss is just teaching you. How Tao Tingfeng spoke to her when he was alive. Remember, it was on his knees.
You mean she's the master Tao Tingfeng knelt to acknowledge? But she looks no older than 20.
The miss is as eternal as the heavens, her appearance unchanged for millennia. Your Tao family was wiped out by Tanjingming back then, leaving no heirs. The entire family was slaughtered. The miss avenged the Tao family the moment she emerged. Yet you not only showed no gratitude but repeatedly disrespected the miss. Today, I must teach you a lesson on behalf of Tao Tingfeng. I'll clean out your brains.
Ah.
I was blind and foolish, failing to recognize you, miss. I've failed my grandfather's trust. The Tao family. We've wronged you, miss.
Dad, don't blame yourself. It's all my fault. I was wrong. I'll never disrespect Miss Fan again. Miss Fan, I was ignorant before. I didn't know who you were. I did things that offended you. I'm apologizing to you now. I beg you.
You're admitting your mistake? What mistake? When delivering the sulfuric acid cream to the miss. You didn't know it was wrong. When tearing the spirit paper, you didn't know it was wrong either. Only when you realized you were about to die. Did you finally understand? If old Lu hadn't uncovered your deeds, I'd have thought you were truly clueless. Get out of my sight. Elder Liang, you mentioned the spirit paper just now. What spirit paper?
Could it be that blank sheet? It's just a worthless piece of paper, isn't it? Why couldn't I touch it?
The miss was merciful. Before leaving the Tao family, she intended to grant you a spirit paper. What a pity. Your daughter ignored the miss's warning. She tore that spirit paper. The spirit paper you just mentioned. Is it the mystical artifact that, by silently reciting one's wish, can foretell fortune or misfortune? Back then, the Lu family rose to become one of the 3 great clans, solely because of the Mrs. Spirit Paper. Later, the He family seized the spirit paper, and within mere years, they became the foremost clan in the East.
Such a miraculous artifact exists in this world? One air. You really tore that paper?
Is Elder Liang telling the truth?
I thought it was just a blank sheet, useless. So I tore it. I truly didn't know it was the spirit paper. Besides, Miss Fan never warned me either.
I did warn you. You insisted on tearing it yourself. Don't touch things in the study recklessly. Especially that sandalwood box. You can't bear the consequences of meddling with it.
And you're still making excuses for yourself? A simple "I didn't know" has offended the Miss. Torn the spirit paper. And ruined the Tao family's entire future. How dare you even mention the spirit paper now? Miss, after decades apart, this old servant has finally waited for you. Old Liang, you're here too. Elder Liang, these years of hardship. It's not that we don't want to help you, but the He family has declared in the provincial capital that anyone who dares to help you will be considered an enemy of the He family. Yes, the He family is now the top aristocratic family in the East. We really don't dare. How did you stand up? Weren't you blind and crippled? Begging on the streets? You actually managed to gather money to get prosthetic eyes and limbs? Oh, miss, please, heaven has granted me sight. I'm completely healed now.
Granted sight. Miss Fan, could it be that you have the ability to restore sight? Miss Fan. Previously, making you serve tea in the Tao family was my mistake. It was my ignorance that misunderstood your status. This old woman bows to apologize to you here. Considering I didn't do anything to you, please be merciful and restore my sight. Forgive me.
You want your sight restored?
Yes. As long as you restore my sight, in the Tao family from now on, you'll have the final say. I'll definitely treat you like the young mistress.
Ugh, shameless.
Back in the Tao family, I warned you not to regret it. Now you come begging me, but it's too late. Your doom has arrived. I can't help you.
Miss Fan. Ah. They say saving a life is better than building a 7-story pagoda. You clearly have the ability to save people, yet you choose to watch them die. Aren't you afraid of karma? Miss Fan, my grandmother and I did many wrong things. But you weren't harmed. There's no need to be so ruthless, right?
Shut up. Do you even know what you're saying?
I'm not wrong. If she's the master of the Tao family, why can't she tolerate such a small?
No remorse. Whether you two live or die has nothing to do with me. Step back.
Mom, Wainer.
Tao Xiao.
Miss.
Let me ask you. Do you admit your mistake?
Tao Xiao admits his mistake. I thought those two would truly repent, but I didn't expect. I shouldn't have brought them here. Please punish me, miss.
The sins of those three should have nothing to do with you. You shouldn't be controlled by them either. Come here. This protective ring can shield you from disasters for life. Consider it a fulfillment of the master-servant bond between me and your grandfather.
Miss.
Go.
Yes. Leave.
Dad, I won't go. I don't want to wait for death. Tao Xiao, go beg Miss Fan for us. I'm your mother-in-law.
Aren't you ashamed enough? Leave.
I won't go.
Leave.
Dad, I know I was wrong. Don't kick me out, Dad.
If you knew this would happen, why didn't you listen to me earlier? Why did you repeatedly offend Miss Fan, Weiner? This is your karma. I was wrong. I never should have brought you to Big Miss.
Dad, don't leave.
Where's my wooden ring?
I don't want to go meet Dad.
Mom.
Grandpa, did you see that? A bolt of lightning suddenly struck them, and then the car exploded. The death calamity. This is what Miss warned about.
Oh my. I told you long ago, Miss is an extraordinary master. Capable of anything. Right, everyone? Old he? Where are they? Darn it, those two old foxes beat us again. Why are you standing there? Hurry, push me closer to Miss. The three clans of Lu, Liang, and He pay respects to Miss on her return.
Rise. 50 years ago, I avenged Tao Dingfeng's family massacre. For the three of you. Do you have any unfinished business?
Miss, this servant has one unresolved matter. 10 years ago, He family's eldest son, Healy Quan, barged into our Lu family. Grandpa used my only grandson to threaten me, forcing me to hand over the spirit paper. After Healy Quan obtained the spirit paper, he used its power to seize the assets you entrusted to me to manage. He even crippled my legs. I can't accept this. The He family destroyed my home, leaving me to beg on the streets. Miss, the jade mines entrusted to our three families have all been seized by the He family. Damn that He Jingzhou. Relying on the spirit paper, he has now ascended to the position of the top noble family in the East. Old servant. I just can't swallow this injustice.
Back then, I didn't take the He family as servants. Precisely because He Jingzhou was too arrogant and stubborn. Who would have thought he'd still walk down such a crooked path?
Miss, is something wrong?
So that's how it is. He Jingzhou actually died of illness 10 years ago, his heart consumed by resentment.
He Jingzhou has been dead for years. Then the one targeting our Lu, Liang, and He families, could it be his son, He Li Chuan? This. Why would he do this? If He Jingzhou held a grudge after failing back then, and targeted the three of us, that would make sense. But his son has no feud with us. Why would he seek such revenge?
We'll find out if we visit the He family.
Come back here. Wait for me, Miss. Miss! Though this old servant is short on funds, my lending connections are still vast. This carriage was rented with my loan, Mississippi. Please, after you. Shoo, shoo. Old Young, I say. You're really regressing. The Miss is of noble status. Worth 10,000 gold. How can she ride in a loan carriage? Miss, take mine instead. What's wrong with a loan carriage? A loan carriage better reflects my sincere devotion. Miss, ride with me. Sincere devotion? If you're poor, step aside. Step aside. Miss, you should ride with me. Mine, 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 mine. It has to be mine. Enough. Let the Miss ride with me.
Grandfather. Oof, grandfather.
Old Lou, I know you're eager, oof. But there's no need to kowtow to us like this. Really? Old Lou, I understand you want to serve the Miss. But with both legs crippled, competing with us is hardly appropriate.
With your legs disabled, accompanying me to the He family is indeed unsuitable.
Miss. Though this old servant is immobile. It's been so long since I've been by your side.
Then I shall grant you restoration.
Restoring Grandpa? That's impossible. Grandpa's leg tendons are severed. Even top international doctors couldn't help. Miss Fan, can you really regenerate tendons?
Using Qingling as the medium, transfer the Lu family's vitality. Get up.
This old servant thanks the young Miss.
No wonder Grandpa and the others like her so much. Serving by the young Miss's side isn't being a servant at all. This is practically gilding. No way, I'm joining too.
Hey! Young Lou, you're still so young. Don't compete with us old folks for work.
Good
grandson, your grandpa's legs are healed now. I can stand. So, I don't need you to push my wheelchair anymore. Go back to the Lou family.
Grandpa, the young Miss currently needs someone. A quick and agile young person. I think I'm perfect.
Perfect my ass. Get lost. If you win the young Miss's favor, what's left for us three old men? Scram! Young Miss, let this old servant open the car door for you.
The three Liang clans are already at their end, brother. Stop targeting them. Let it go. Ever since you stole the Lu family's prophecy paper and suppressed their three clans, in just a few years, our He family. With the prophecy paper predicting fortunes, we've risen to become the top clan in the East. But it's all superficial glory. Since getting the prophecy paper, disasters have plagued the He family. Our descendants are dwindling. Even the two sisters-in-law who finally got pregnant miscarried yesterday.
Enough. These are coincidences, accidents. They have nothing to do with the prophecy paper.
Brother, stop being so stubborn. The prophecy paper belongs to that young Miss. Outsiders forcing their way will suffer backlash. Must you let the He family die out before you?
I refuse to believe the superstition. Little sister, have you forgotten how those three families drove Dad to a depressed death, dying with eyes unclosed? I admit, I'm exceptionally talented and capable. But back then, the young Miss, but rejected me. Chose the worthless Liang family. Those four, mediocre and incompetent. What makes them better than me? Xiao Quan, I won't accept this. I can't let it go.
Dad.
The Liang, Lu, and He families, you drove my father to his death with anger. I will never let you off. Though I don't understand why Dad, even till death, couldn't forget that lady. But I'll make her realize those three mediocre old fools combined can't match the He family. Not choosing my father was her biggest mistake.
But brother, the He family is now the top clan in the East. You've already proven the He family is superior to the three clans. Let it go. What if that lady returns someday?
It's been decades. She hasn't shown up, probably long dead. How could she possibly return? What did you say? A mysterious lady rescued Elder Liang.
Brother, what was the call about?
I've already made it clear across the 4 eastern provinces. Anyone who helps the Liang family is against me. Those who dare defy me are just asking for death.
Brother, I heard on the call, Elder Liang was rescued by a mysterious lady.
Impossible. The call said the one who rescued Elder Liang is only in her 20s. The lady Dad missed, by now, would be in her 70s or 80s.
Brother, let it go. She's rescued.
What did you say? The provincial authorities returned the sealed Liang estate to Elder Liang. What's going on? The higher-ups said it's classified. Didn't the Liang family fall long ago? Is the province insane, returning $1 billion Liang estate too? Yinling paper. What if I insist on taking back the Liang estate? What would happen?
Brother, look.
What if I keep suppressing those three families? How could this be? The He family is now prominent. Can't we handle 3 down and out old men?
Brother, stop this. Let's return the spirit paper to the Lu family. Don't fight with the 3 clans anymore, okay? Dad never mentioned that lady's ability. But she's definitely not ordinary.
Those 4 people. Mediocre and incompetent. What makes them better than me? Xiao Quan. I won't accept this. I can't resign myself to it. I must crush the 3 clans underfoot to prove to that lady she was wrong. Only then will Dad rest peacefully underground. Spirit paper, tell me what to do to ensure those 3 families never recover. How could this happen? Is everything our He family does from now on doomed to fail? Why? Is it because we can't keep suppressing the 3 clans? Is it because the lady who saved old man Liang is back, isn't she? That lady has returned. Spirit paper.
Why did the spirit paper suddenly combust?
Spirit paper.
Brother, did we ask something we shouldn't have?
The spirit paper knows everything in the world. What could be off limits? The spirit paper must have a usage limit. We reached it. So it turned to ashes.
Is that it? But I feel it's related to that lady.
Family head. For guests are at the door. Who? A Miss Fan and the three elders, Lu, Liang, and he. Young master. That Miss Fan has an ethereal grace, extraordinary presence. Old Liang said his legs were healed by someone with extraordinary presence. Let me see what kind of woman these old men found. How extraordinary she really is. I was just thinking of settling scores with them. And they show up at my door. Let them in. Miss. It's not even autumn yet. Why are all the trees we passed withered? Look, even the begonias that bloom all year have died.
Do you know what a spirit-telling paper is? A paper infused with a spirit. The heir of the He family forcibly stole it. Every prediction made comes with a price. That price is the He family's vitality.
From the moment they stole the paper. Every time they predict fate, they lose a part of their life force. I've heard the He family's heirs have dwindled. Stillbirths. Or infants dying within months. So, it's because of the spirit-telling paper. Miss! The sky, it's turning dark over the He estate.
The paper is burning. Their vitality is severed. Without intervention, the He clan will be destroyed within 3 days.
But these begonias were dead. Miss Fan, the three of you, the family head requests your presence.
Brother, the paper predicted the outcome. We should stop. The He and Lu families are on the brink. Old man Liang is crippled. It's enough.
It's not enough. Before father died, what galled him most was those 3 mediocrities. Gaining that lady's favor. Only their misery can prove her choice was wrong. You saved that blind old fool, Liang. Ah. You, old man Liang. Your eyes, they were blind. Your legs were amputated. How are you standing? He brat. My sight is restored. My legs are whole. Disappointed?
Sight restored? Legs regenerated? Impossible.
Since I have returned, nothing is impossible.
Who is she to speak so arrogantly? He brat. Our 3 clans held no grudge against you. Why ruin us? Destroy my sight? Cripple me? What nonsense? After the Liang family fell, You seized the Liang family's assets and orchestrated the car accident. It cost me both my legs. How dare you deny this was your doing? I admit I took the Liang family's assets, but as for the accident, I wouldn't stoop to such underhanded tactics. No wonder my father called the three of you mediocre and incompetent. You can't even tell an accident from a setup. That lady back then had terrible taste. Pathetic.
Do you think she made the wrong choice back then?
Wasn't it obvious? My father was brilliant and had a keen eye. In every way, he outshone those three. He
Controlled the jade mines in the east.
He possessed the prophetic spirit paper. The three of them combined were no match for the He family.
So you're still bitter.
How could I not be? My father died without understanding how he lost. Let me, his son, tell him he didn't lose. That lady was just short-sighted. How dare you? How dare you disrespect Our Lady?
So all this is just to prove she was wrong?
I'll make her regret not choosing the He family. I'll make her realize it was her biggest mistake. You knew they had a grudge against me. Yet you brought them to the He family?
As the lady of their three clans, of course I came to stand up for them. And settle this.
You're the lady of the three clans? Such terrifying pressure. But the lady of the three clans couldn't possibly be this young. You think bringing a random imposter will scare me? Fake! He family brat. I suggest you open your eyes wide and look closely. This is the very lady your father once knelt and kowtowed to, begging for recognition. Return the assets of the three clans now. Cut off your own legs. Kneel and beg for forgiveness. There's still time. Otherwise, the He family will face disaster. Give back the assets of the three clans. Right! Or else, the He family. Amusing. That lady must be at least 80 by now. You. If you're going to fake it, at least find someone convincing. How stupid. Come on.
Bro. Old Yang was blind and disabled just yesterday. Today, he's no different from a normal person. This Miss Fan might really have some extraordinary abilities.
Are you really fooled by her pretending and wearing a prosthetic limb? I truly don't believe anyone in this world can regrow limbs. Guards! You're really digging your own grave. You think just finding some random person to impersonate that lady can scare me? Too bad I wasn't born yesterday. Daring to deceive me? You've got guts. Except for that woman, break the legs and sever the tendons of the others. Throw them out of the He family. My legs!
Am I dreaming? Brother, with just a wave of her hand, they all collapsed. Mystic arts. Is this the mystic arts Dad mentioned before?
How did you even do this? You. Just who are you?
Me? I am the master of the three clans, the chosen one of destiny. Fanine.
Why you really are her? But decades have passed. How can your appearance remain unchanged? Frog in a well. The lady shares the lifespan of the heavens. Decades? Even 10,000 years. Her appearance won't change. I don't believe it. That lady disappeared for decades. She didn't return even when the Leon family fell. Why would she suddenly appear now? You claim to be her? How can you prove it?
Prove it?
That old man beat me to it again.
But I don't need to prove anything to you. I only need to make you kneel and submit.
Big brother. Step back now. Brother, she really is the lady Dad spoke of. Don't keep making mistakes.
Isn't she the one in the wrong? Miss Fan. Back then, when you rejected my father, did you ever think those three were all useless trash?
Your father was indeed outstanding, but he was arrogant. He couldn't handle setbacks. Back then, I merely didn't take him as my servant. And he held a grudge.
Why, miss? I was better than them in every way. Why was I the only one you didn't choose?
Step back.
You'll regret this.
Although those three are not as capable as your father, their character is far beyond what your father could match.
So what? The He family's status now is several times stronger than theirs. Why won't you admit it?
You're wrong. You're not stronger than them, you're just more ruthless.
I used young Master Lu's life as a threat. Don't hurt him. I forced old Master Lu to hand over the spirit paper. So after all this, all I've proven is that I'm ruthless. Did I really make a mistake? It's not too late to admit it now. The He family will face utter ruin because of you. What do you mean? Over these years, your family's plants have withered. Your descendants dwindled, and no child born survives past 3 months.
How do you know?
This is the price the spirit paper demanded from your He family. Every time you used the spirit paper to predict fortunes, it drained a portion of your family's vitality. Now that the spirit paper has self-combusted, your He clan is on the brink of extinction.
Brother, I told you not to mess with something like the spirit paper. What do we do now? I know Miss Fan is extraordinary. Please, Miss Fan, save the He family. Brother. Miss Fan even knew the spirit paper would self-combust. Stop being stubborn. Brother, even if not for the He family. Think about your son, who was just diagnosed with leukemia at 1 month old.
Miss Fan, please save the He clan. I know my sins are unforgivable, but the He family members and my son are innocent. I'm willing to repay with the assets of 3 clans to atone with my death. Please, Miss Fan, save their lives. Atone with my death. This He Li Chuan is serious. He's really willing to die. The sins of one shouldn't extend to family. Though he's ruthless, he never resorted to underhanded tricks against us. Maybe just let it go.
But whether your He clan lives or dies has nothing to do with me.
Miss, this old servant thinks just his death is enough. After what I did to the Lu family, why would he still speak for me? Is he an idiot? Whoever makes a mistake must bear the consequences. Lao Liang, what do you think? I'll follow Miss Fan's lead. Turns out, I wasn't better than them. I was just more ruthless.
You may have taken a wrong turn, but you shouldn't bear the brunt of the clan's destruction. Then let your life be the price to spare the entire clan.
Thank you, Miss Fan, for your mercy. Hey, give it to me. Ouch! Is that old Lou? How dare those three families show up? Just who is this woman? How can she be so arrogant? Since everyone's here, I'll announce something. I've decided to give half of the He family's assets entirely to Miss Fan. What? Patriarch, you're giving half the He family's fortune to this woman? Our He family barely became the top clan in the East. And with one word, you're giving away half? On what grounds? I disagree. Disagree. If you disagree, then prepare to die. Hey, you!
The state of the He family these past years is no secret to anyone here. The entire He family is on the brink. No heirs, no future. Miss Fan's abilities are extraordinary. If the He family repays her with assets, she'll intervene to save the He clan's lives. Handing over the He family's assets to this woman? Over my dead body.
You're not taking care of Hanger. What are you doing here?
If I hadn't come, how would I know you'd secretly decided to give the He family's assets straight into the hands of your beloved?
Beloved? Patriarch, what nonsense is this? What are you talking about? This is Miss Fan. Father never forgot her.
Never forgot the He family's bloodline, right? He Li Chuan, just because our son was diagnosed with a terminal illness, you couldn't wait to bring this woman into the house. What, is she pregnant? Is that why you brought her back? Sister-in-law, stop talking. Miss Fan's abilities are unmatched. She's the savior who can rescue the He family. Don't offend her. Savior? Demanding over half the He family's assets at the drop of a hat? She's clearly a woman you've kept hidden outside. Let go. Even you helped your elder brother hide this from me? Extraordinary status? She looks barely 20. I'd like to ask, how exactly is she going to save the He family? I think her intention to save people is fake. She's just taking advantage of your son's cancer and impending death to seize the family assets. That's the reason, isn't it?
You, shut your mouth.
Healy Kwan. You're standing still. Do I have to do it myself?
You hit me.
If you dare disrespect Miss Fan again, it won't be me hitting you next time. Honey, listen to me. The spirit paper has burned. The He family's vitality is completely cut off. Our son is just 1 month old and already facing death. If I atone with my death and hand over half the assets, Miss Fan will save the He family. You have to believe me.
Handing over most of the He family's wealth to her. And atoning with my death? Do you think I'm a fool? Sister-in-law, it's all true. Ever since Big Brother brought the spirit paper into the He family, all the plants in the household have withered and died. The He family has many members, but it's hard to conceive. In recent years, any child born into the He family hasn't survived. Now, only Miss Fan can save the He family. And Elder Liang, sister-in-law, you know Elder Liang. He lost his legs in a car accident. But now he's just like a normal person. This is Miss Fan's doing.
He is indeed Elder Liang. I saw him before when we liquidated the Liang family. I've met him. But the ability to regenerate limbs? I've never heard of such a thing.
Limb regeneration? Just fake prosthetics. Some savior of the He family? I think she's just a woman trying to climb the ladder by getting pregnant. My son and I aren't dead yet. Don't even think about swindling us.
How dare you?
Ah. My leg. You witch. What did you do to me?
Since Healy Kwan can't make you shut up, I'll have to do it myself. This pain of a broken leg will help clear your mind.
Let go now. There's more? Damn old man, he's leveled up again.
You, just who are you?
Our young lady can command heaven and earth, decide life and death. How dare you insult her with such filthy words?
How could this be? Was I really too paranoid after giving birth? Sister-in-law, I warned you long ago. Miss Fan, my sister-in-law has been overthinking lately. She didn't mean to offend you.
The life and death of the He family have nothing to do with me. It was your patriarch who begged me to save your lives by offering his own. Since you lack sincerity and cling to your worldly possessions, then let the fate of the He clan be decided by heaven.
You reap what you sow. No one can save you now. Just wait for your doom.
Big brother, what should we do? Miss Fan is leaving.
Miss Fan, please wait.
Li Quan.
Patriarch Li Quan. That kid from the He family, he actually stabbed himself. He Li Quan is willing to atone with his life. Please, Miss Fan, give the He family another chance. Patriarch, everyone, stay back. Our He family is on the brink of destruction. Miss Fan, I beseech the heavens to grant you the power over life and death. If she leaves the He family today, our clan will surely perish. Patriarch, stop talking. We believe you. After my death, half of the 3 clans' assets will be repaid. Treat Miss Fan with the utmost respect.
Enough.
I know you've been suspicious ever since you got pregnant. But you shouldn't gamble with the fate of the He family. Everything I've done is for the He family and our son. Patriarch.
Stop it. I believe you, Miss Fan. I was wrong. My suspicions and overthinking offended you. I beg for your forgiveness.
Begging me is useless. The fate of your He family is in heaven's hands.
Li Quan, big brother.
Miss Fan, please stay. Our He family is willing to pay any price. Please show mercy and save the lives of the He clan. Spare the life of my newborn son. I beg you. Miss Fan, please stay and save the He family.
If the mistakes of the He family cannot be atoned by my brother alone, I am willing to die to atone, only asking Miss Fan to give the He family a chance to make amends.
Miss.
Fine. I'll stay for 2 days. If the He family shows sincere remorse, then I will save your clan. But if you remain ungrateful, then you'll be on your own.
Thank you, Miss Fan, for your mercy. Little sister. The mistakes I made, I'll bear the consequences. From now on, the He family is in your hands. You must protect the He family. And protect Hanger.
Brother.
Family head.
Li Quan. Li Quan. Family head. I will succeed as the head of the He family. From now on, the He clan must prioritize Miss Fan. Take my brother down, let him rest in peace. Don't. Li Quan. Please, Miss Fan, take the seat of honor. I now declare that half of the He family's assets will be returned to Miss Fan. Any objections from the clan? Since there are no objections, Steward, proceed with the transfer immediately. Miss Fan, the assets of the 3 clans have been returned in full by the He family. During your stay with us these past few days, are there any other instructions?
Years ago, I had a little pet who found the light too harsh. I've heard the He family possesses a luminous pearl from the East Sea. Give it to my pet for nighttime illumination.
Understood. Go to the vault and bring the East Sea pearl. For Miss Fan.
Yes. That night luminous pearl is priceless. She's using it to light the way for a pet. What kind of pet is so precious? Hold your tongue.
Miss Fan, any other requests?
The color is barely acceptable. Use it to adorn my shoes.
That's an Imperial Jadeite cabochon. She wants it on her soles? Such waste.
Miss Fan, what else can we do for you? Please, speak freely.
Then prepare 10,000 sheets of Tongha rice paper. The He clansmen must personally write prayers on them and deliver them to me within 2 days. Can you manage it?
10,000 sheets of Tongha paper. Forget the cost. Each sheet is worth its weight in gold. Just getting 10,000. When will we ever finish writing? Since she asked, there must be a reason. Ah.
It will be done. Rest assured, Miss Fan, the He family will comply.
Young lady, I've written so little all day. 10,000 sheets? When will we finish? Isn't Miss Fan just making things difficult for us?
Such talk. I don't want to hear it again. If it weren't for you guys, unwilling to repay half of Humming's assets, offending Miss Fan, she wouldn't have come to test the He family's sincerity.
Miss Fan said the bird's nest sent over was hard to swallow. Probably the servants don't know how to prepare it. Heard you're meticulous, wants you to personally stew a bowl.
Then I'll go to the kitchen, stew a bowl for Miss Fan.
Hey, young lady. Those 3 old men around Miss Fan also said their legs ache. Want a few clan members to go give them a massage. What? Massage their feet?
Did those 3 uncles specify who should go?
Yesterday, saw the young master was energetic. Strength should be just right, requested. The young master to go. They're really too much. The Honorable He family young master, they actually want me to wash feet and massage them? I won't go.
If you don't go, then wait for Miss Fan to leave disappointed. The whole He family will be buried with you.
Forget it, if it can change the He family's fate. Enduring this is nothing. But I'm the He family young master. Not a foot washing model, let alone massaging those 3 old guys. If Miss Fan asked, fine. But them? No way. I'd rather die than go. Uncle Young, this pressure okay? Harder. Yesterday in the hall, you shouted disagreement so loudly. Now massaging feet, no strength? This snow lotus looks so much like my Lu family's collection. This is exactly what young Master Lu sent over. He heard Miss Fan has no appetite, so he personally stewed snow lotus. Said it's also for you. What did you say? My grandson came? He went to curry favor with the lady? That brat. I'm not dead yet, it's not his turn to compete with me for the lady. What did he just say? The Lu family's young one came? Oh. Hey, damn it! Quick, quick, quick. Don't even think about competing with this old servant for the lady. Shoes, shoes, shoes.
Miss, heard you're not used to the He family's food, so I personally stewed some snow lotus. Brought it for you to try. Be careful, it's hot.
You're thoughtful. Acceptable.
Miss is clearly satisfied with me. My promotion to servant is hopeful. Miss, actually I think grandfather and them, they're slow. Plus, they're getting old, it's time for them to retire. Serving you, such small matters. It should be someone young, strong, and full of energy like me.
You little brat, what did you just say? That I'm slow? I'm getting old. I say, Xiaolu, we're only in our 60s. Still strong and vigorous. It's the perfect age to serve the young lady. You, a clumsy young man, shouldn't be crowding around her. A bumbling youngster like you shouldn't be getting in the young lady's way.
Grandpa's opportunities should still go to the younger generation. I think the young lady is in need of someone like me.
Dear grandson, your grandpa is still strong and healthy. I can serve the young lady for another 50 years. Young lady. My grandson is having a seizure. This old servant will take him back.
Seizure.
It's his old condition. Just some medicine will do, no need for treatment.
Grandpa, what nonsense are you talking? I don't have seizures.
You little brat, don't think I don't know what you're scheming. You want to push me aside and become the young lady's servant, don't you? No way. Go!
Young lady.
What are you?
He's having a seizure. Don't worry, we'll handle it.
Young lady. Young lady.
Miss Fan. This is my first time making bird's nest soup. If it doesn't suit your taste, I'll make another bowl.
No need for another bowl. This courtyard is desolate, the trees withered. No scenery to enjoy. Then play a few tunes on the cheen for my enjoyment.
Yes. Go to the study and bring the bitter cheen.
Eldest miss. Your hands were just burned in the kitchen. You can't play anymore.
Continue.
Eldest miss, your hands were burned in the kitchen. If you keep playing like this, your hands will be ruined.
As the current head of the He family,
She should show me her sincerity in wanting to change the fate of the He clan.
change the fate. Step back.
Eldest miss, look.
He lead you and didn't choose wrong in entrusting the He family to you.
You're quite sincere. Tomorrow afternoon, I'll intervene to change the fate of the He clan.
Thank you, Miss Fan, for not holding grudges and saving the He clan.
Go and prepare.
Big brother, I did it. I've obtained Miss Fan's forgiveness. I can save the He family.
Quick, notify the clan members to gather in the front hall. Miss Fan will help the He family. Swiping debt levy.
Yes.
Little sister. Did Miss Fan really agree to help the He family? MHM. Great. My son is finally saved.
Miss, please.
We need 10,000 sheets of paper written by your clansmen. Are they all prepared?
Miss Fan, everything is ready. These were all personally written by our clansmen.
The He clan's vitality is completely severed. To avoid the death calamity, you must sincerely plead with the heavens. And these 10,000 petitions are just the first step.
Please enlighten us, Miss Fan.
Second, we need fingertip blood from all clansmen to make 3 plea incense sticks.
Understood.
Third, prepare 3 bottles of century-old spiritual dew. It must be exactly 100 years old, not a single day less. Tomorrow is the day the He family's death calamity arrives. You must prepare everything within 1 day.
The 3 plea incense sticks are easy to make, but the spiritual dew is considerable liquid. It is lasting treasure used by high-ranking officials and noble families. This spiritual dew is indeed hard to find.
Don't worry, Miss Fan. We'll spare no effort. Spread the word. Find the century-old spiritual dew at all costs. Sister-in-law, are the 3 plea incense sticks ready? Now we only need the 3 bottles of century-old spiritual dew. MHM. They've all been gathered. Good.
Eldest Miss, Miss Fan requests your presence.
Sister-in-law, the 3 bottles of spiritual dew have arrived. Please take charge of them. Be careful. Hurry and deliver the spiritual dew to Miss Fan.
Understood. Madam,
What's wrong?
the young master is burning up and bleeding from the mouth. It seems he's about to die.
He's having an attack. Why now of all times?
The spiritual dew is gathered. Miss Fan is about to act.
To change the He family's fate. Could it be my son?
You mentioned earlier, what's the effect of the spiritual dew?
Oh, it's used to sustain the life of someone on the brink of death in emergencies.
Now is Hanger's most critical moment.
Madam, all the spiritual do we could beg for in the entire eastern region is here. And Miss Fan's one-day deadline has arrived.
I know what's at stake.
Go fetch the physician immediately. We must not let Hanger come to harm.
You go hurry, little sister.
I'll take the spirit due to find Miss Fan. Beg her to act sooner.
Understood.
But Hanger is my only child. He just turned a month old. How could I dare to gamble? I only used a little. Just a tiny bit. It won't make a difference.
The young master is out of danger.
As long as Hanger is safe. Heaven be praised. Miss Fan.
The things I asked for. Are they all prepared?
Yes, everything's ready. Bring them up.
Since all is prepared, let's begin. Members of the He family, stand behind me, close your eyes, and bow your heads. Do not look directly.
Yes, we'll do as instructed.
Silently recite your deepest wishes. Burn these 10,000 prayer papers.
Understood.
I only gave Hanger a drop of spirit due to sustain his life. Just a drop.
Surely it won't matter.
Incense for reverence, spirit due for heaven, sincerity as the guide. We beseech the heavenly Tao to grant the He family a path to survival. We beg the Lord of the Underworld to restore this clan's vitality.
What's happening? Why is there a heavenly tribulation?
Miss Fan, what's going on?
The incense, why has it turned two short and one long? This.
The He family's hearts are not reverent, their intentions not sincere. In the century-old spirit due meant to alter fate. Plain water was mixed in.
Ah.
Offering this to heaven, are you all trying to hasten your deaths?
What? Century-old spirit do mix with water? This can't be.
Adding a little water shouldn't be noticeable.
It was you. You tampered with the spirit dew.
I didn't mean to.
The situation was critical. Hanger suddenly took a turn for the worse.
He's so young. I feared he wouldn't last until Miss Fan intervened.
So I gave him a drop of spirit due to sustain him.
I truly didn't think it through, sister-in-law.
How could you touch the century-old spirit dew? What do you take the lives of the He family for?
I only used one drop. I thought it wouldn't matter.
Just one drop?
A sip. I only took one sip. You.
Yeah, I was just worried about her. I didn't expect consequences to be so severe. Please, think of another way.
It's so serious. Please, think of another way. Save our he family.
Please, Miss Fan, think of a way to save the He clan.
Again and again, your he family thinks. That altering fate is child's play? I've already given you a chance. The life and death of the he family is beyond my power.
Miss Fan. I truly know I was wrong. Please, Miss Fan, stay.
It's all your fault. If you hadn't been selfish and tampered with the spiritual dew, Miss Fan wouldn't have abandoned our He family. It's all your fault.
I really didn't mean to. I didn't think it through.
You're the center of the He family. Why don't you just die?
Elder brother, I'm sorry. I failed to protect the He family. Miss Fan.
You still want to beg me?
You've already given the He family a chance, but they didn't cherish it. I have no face to ask you to stay. Hyun Chu kneels here to thank you, miss. We bid you farewell, miss.
The he family is beyond saving. Within a day, they will face utter destruction. But you? Fine. This wooden protection ring, I bestow upon you and your nephew. Wear it at all times. It will ensure your long life and health.
Thank you, miss.
Now, here's a bizarre news report for you. Last night, all 53 members of the Eastern He family died unexpectedly. Only the eldest daughter of the He family and her newborn son survived.
Dad.
I think I understand now why you were so depressed after being rejected by Miss Fan.
Why you died of sorrow. How fortunate to be her servant.
The wooden protection ring, Master. Is it you? Have you returned?